It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see the Buccaneers, leader at quarterback. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Bucs and the Saints, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden, and Charles, you look at this Saints team as they enter play. It's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong. On the other side of the field for the visiting Bucs, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment. And sometimes it actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Here come the Saints for their opening drive. And leading them out, their signal caller. Now it
fucking do, man. Fuck.
season in the NFL.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
They will start this drive with 4, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And Charles, you look at this defense, they were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. Then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Over the middle, it's complete. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 6 catches, 70 yards, and a touchdown.
And you know what he did all week in preparation for this one? Hydrated.
Salivated.
Yes, stretched, dreamed, going against the last team in the league against the pass.
Yeah.
He expects to catch everyone thrown today.
You're right. They have struggled 32 of 32 in that category. 2nd and 3. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Jamel. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Kalijah Kancey in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Looking to throw. Herman. He finds his man. Complete. It's Barrett.
What you need, Greggy?
16, but they'll remain short.
Oh, I was going to help you, but okay.
Boy, they have a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, of that marker. The kick by Sanders is good. And the Saints are going to take it 3-0 lead. I think we can safely say that came out to be aggressive in the opening series, Charles. They didn't run the ball once on that pass, and it does get them their feet and make them lead.
I think what we saw there, partner, was a true definition of football balance, which means doing what you want to, when you want to on offense, and in this case, it was throwing the football. They may mix in running the football a little bit more as this game goes on, but his opening drive, if it stalled out, they still gave him 3 points.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him
What's
across
up?
the 30, up to the 33. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, a first-round pick back in April's draft.
And if you go by the numbers,
Come here, I'll give you one.
type season, and maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys.
Here I come, Daddy.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a
Come
first
look at
down.
something.
That run's successful.
What's what, baby?
They had a lot of extra help blocking up front.
Yeah, you've got guys who can do that very, very well. In addition, they can catch the football. So sometimes when they line up with 3 tight ends, it's not necessarily to run it, and that gives you an advantage when you do decide.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stamper. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. A run up the middle with Irving. And he's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Off the play fake. Stamper. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Looking to throw. Stamper. And it's going to be batted down. We'll go the other way with the football. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Saints will have the football back. In motion left is Wilson. Throwing to start the drive. Herman. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, the lineman on the other side has got it. And the field position doesn't get much better than this. They'll have it first and goal at the 8-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal. Toward the pylon, caught. That's good for a gain of 6. Second and goal. Is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Second effort there. He was determined to find pay dirt, and he did.
I think that's a great example of what coaches talk about, a back that runs behind his pads, and he uses pads to get him into the end zone.
Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Saints coming out now to take the field. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up. Then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They just got to find a way to get it done.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Herman. Working the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Herman. Throwing the outright incomplete. That's Barrett. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's 2nd down.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to link the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch and turn upfield and pick up the 1st down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over the line of bounds. Second catch for him today, and they'll wind up a 1st down. Diggs in motion left. They'll look to throw again. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And the Bucs are going to take possession here at their own 40-yard line. And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Throwing to start the drive. Stamper. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's He's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. There's a short one taken in by Otten. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 more yards there and quickly another 1st down. That would give Irving running right. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
That was well defense right there. He saw them play in front of him and able to hold the point of attack. Then he sheds it and goes and makes a tackle for a loss.
This ball complete to Trey Palmer. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Trey Palmer, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shout along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And able to get this out to the 25. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. In motion goes the tight end. The handoff to Ford up the middle. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Yaya Diaby, he's the one who got in there. He gets the sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They run with Ford. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Herman. He's got his target. That's complete. And a 2nd down, but not before picking up the 1st thanks to a flashy little spin move. Operating from the gun. Herman. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play. 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. For 21 yards away. And the Saints are back with a score. Those are the touchdowns that aren't just scored on Sundays or Monday night. Those are the ones that are scored during the week because they had that preparation and a great route run.
Oh, I love that observation because you don't just roll out on game day and say, okay, go run this route and let's get it done. That means exactly what you said. The practice had to occur beforehand, which led to the timing, which led to the touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get through. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
One play has him up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Trey Palmer. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Buccaneers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Saints offense going to head out now late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. Throwing to start the drive. Herman. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Herman. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Here comes the Saints punter now. Trey Palmer deep for Tampa Bay. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. 39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
These 2 teams, they met in Tampa earlier in the year, with the Bucs prevailing in that one. So they'll be looking for the win here in New Orleans to complete the season sweep. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He's going to let it go again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Palmer going in motion right. The final shot before break. Stamper, he's going to try and go deep again. That's caught inside the 20. And he's in for the touchdown. Final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And this is turning out to be something to monitor as this game goes along. That's now 3 touchdown catches for him here in this first half alone. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Buccaneers out on top. As we send you, well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air, and really all
Thursday,
outstanding offensive performance.
we out of this area, like in the morning, we several times. And then the same time, they do Thursday. They start around 10:15. So
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
2nd and 9.
Because I have to sign Emily into school. What time do their class start?
Who's class?
Emily, middle school. What time do the middle school?
They leave
Back to
for
throw.
the bus stop at
Stamper.
7:45. They leave for just until 7:45. So I mean, you can probably have somebody
Too many in that
to
department. Third down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, Stamper. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he powers his way up past the 30. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Now 2nd and 5. Again, they turn to Ford. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Wow. The ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And it'll find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Off play action. Herman under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. Operating from the gun, Herman, and Diggs has it. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That one taken in by Adams. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 44-yard line. On the ground, it's 4. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? Looking to throw. Herman. And that is incomplete. Boy, did everything to hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
Throwing to start the drive. Stamper. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll get this up to right around the 8-yard line. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Stamper. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced a mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Off the bootleg, Herman. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, the field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here and maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. Looking to throw. Stamper. Throwing the slant pattern here, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll run with Irving, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Bucky Irving with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Buccaneers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Out comes the Saints offensive unit and the NFC playoff race. Let's have a look at it. A CD, after this game, there will be 4 weeks left in the regular season. So this is far from the final version of what we'll see come January, more of a first draft, if you will, as all these teams fight for a better position.
And you pointed it out so accurately there, Brandon. After this game, 4 weeks left in the regular season, and then the playoffs officially begin. But for some teams, trying to fight to make it to the playoffs, they're actually in the playoff push right now.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. 59 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Diggs going in motion right. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. 40 yards. And the Saints' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there. 47 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The New Orleans offense set to take over. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Throwing to start the drive. Herman. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. Second down and 3. Back to throw. Herman. And that's complete to Adams. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. They'll look to throw here on first down. Left side caught by Diggs. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 11 more on that one and another first down. Back to throw again. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. Past the 20. 5. A great pick. Nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
Allen will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Back to throw now on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
It's caught here by Adams. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
From the gun on third down. Herman. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Here comes the Saints punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And this will be taken at the 13. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And we have reached the 2-minute warning.
The Buccaneers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And he is not going to go anywhere. We're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning.
So, they need the section where they're at, so they finish there.
They'll stay on the ground with Irving. Now he's into the clear again. He's on his way.
And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints 18.
74 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Here's Allen. And brought down, but not set him up first and goal. On the toss, here's Allen. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they